The stream of Romantic Developer. Today is stream number 163 and today is a Christmas night. So give me a sec. I'll try always to check my audio or my video, how it's streaming, because I had several instances when I have half of the stream with some technical problems which I haven't known about. So yeah, at least it's live and I can hear myself. Cool. So welcome. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you to not only nicely and warmly and in circle of your family, of your most closest people, most loved people, to celebrate that holiday. It's always nice to celebrate such holidays in the family circle, yes. But also I wish you so you could respect values of that celebration, values of that event which bring us Jesus Christ, and you could receive his messages in nowadays. What I mean, he sent us not so he not just provide you some rules to follow. He tried to explain all of those rules, and the rules itself are very logical, like respect others, act with others like you want others act to you. So live in a peace and try to negotiate all differences and all what you want to solve. Try the path of peaceful negotiation. That's why I am against all wars, all conflicts, death penalty, and so on and so on. Yeah, looks like one part of our Christmas lights fall off right now in the kitchen. I just hear the sound, so yeah, my kids attaching them, but they did a nice job. But most probably they didn't put sufficient amount of hooks which attach to the wall with adhesive. Adhesive of course is cool, but it could handle only some weight. Probably they just need to use more adhesive, more hooks with less intervals, but it's fine, it will be fixed. So yeah, I postponed that stream several times just because I'm celebrated with my family, and I just don't want to break our tradition of streaming every day, even I don't have any challenge already, but I still want to start the stream and come to you and wish you a good holiday. It's always nice to receive wishes of something good, of something warm. And I wish you also, I wish you to become more a wisdom person. I wish you to become stronger. I wish you to follow your dreams, and so on. Of course, there is something above all of us. Yeah. So let's accept all possible events and let's find like wisdom and value in everything we see and in every action, every event which happened in our life. Okay. I try to do, we can try to do some questions, but again, I haven't done any work to make them more engaging rather than yesterday. So let's see. You see, it's executed only yesterday, 24, and today is already 25. So let's try to Re-executed? Oh, you know why? It's happened because I need to restart my computer. Once I try to start the stream, I find out that everything doesn't work. I mean, not everything, but Bluetooth. I couldn't connect multiple devices because it's a, oh, Bluetooth doesn't work. I spent a lot of time to execute it in execute all of those in like some helper tool from Windows which could diagnose the issues and solve them. Sometimes it helped me, especially with audio settings. Sometimes my audio settings go off and I run the tool and it say, okay, now I fix it and it's really fixed. But it doesn't work with Bluetooth this time. My notebook sometimes, after I switch it on, connect charger, sometimes it's loose, maybe because of some spike, I don't know. Okay, we can copy, we can insert. Of, let's see, if we don't like the questions, we could not answer that because today is holidays, Christmas. So, Azerbaijan Airlines plane crash in Kazakhstan. Deeply impact community trust in air travel. From a perspective, how can technology developers and aviation industry work together to enhance aviation safety and restore public confidence? It's, it's case by case. We have a lot of, oh, I don't have, looks like I don't have my video for some reason. Give me 1 second. Let's do it like that. Now I see that I have video. Okay, now you should see me and hear me, and let's continue. By the way, it's my ugly sweater. It's a gnome for a holiday, so okay. So as far as I know, yeah, I read very slightly about that accident, and to the moment it's not clear how it crashed. The information says that some birds play some role in it. They go to the engine and to some under Linux engine, and it stopped working. Also, there was some explosion, so it should be investigated, of course. I know that there are multiple events when plane starting their journey or ending near the aircraft, near their near their, oh come on, aeropuerto. Near the port of destination, yes, because they go much they go pretty low, so they go from far to low, and of course when they go on the normal flight they are up high enough to have no birds or no obstruction, but when they try to land they need to drop their height, of course, and the birds is one of the reason why why they can get into the engine and it the plane crashed. So there are a lot of movies about it and yeah, cases in aviation history. There are some solutions like set some alarms for birds so they fare and not fly near airports. Uh, so, but yeah, probably there are other possibilities. Of course, I believe that airplane engine should be protected, but of course it's case by case. I believe airlines is still one of the safest way of traveling if you compare with cars, if you compare with even trains, with ships, etc. So rate of of tragic events is much lower with airlines. It's always very loud because because it's very technological, and yeah, every case is studied quite a lot. So yeah, let's see what investigation will say. But of course, there are people whose responsibility to make it safer. And again, you could sit your car in your car, and if you're a beautiful driver, you don't have any guarantees that you not get into some crash, because there are multiple drivers, multiple events, multiple conditions. Trump and Biden death penalty debate. Okay, I said about it. I don't want to answer it once more today. Integrating sentiment analysis into AI tools. Building on previous discussion using Llama. I'm not using Llama at the moment. How to approach integrating sentiment analysis feature to better gauge the emotional tone of our generated questions. So it's very simple. Sentiment analysis, I'd say, current models can do pretty good sentiment analysis, even cheaper one. If you even use, let's use something like GPT-4 or Mini, it's the cheapest model available. If you say, hey, what is the sentiment of the statement, and if it with one word, of course it would be neutral, because it's yeah, again, it's pretty neutral. If you took, I don't know, anything like, so it's not about us, it's always like news, it's some questions, it's a very neutral question. So sentiment analysis, unless we can do something something very specific, it would be always neutral. So I don't think we need to think about it a lot right now. I don't think it's very valuable for us. In that case, I'm concerned. Yes, it's concerned, of course. It's not positive, it's not negative, it's concerned. Negatively concerned, let's say. So, yeah, but we, of course, could think about including sentiment analysis later on the later stages, especially when we do chatbot with communicating with live people. AI and scientific breakthrough. Context, a recent article explore how hallucination AI phenomena generate creative yet unpredictable outputs. Hello. Is it really? So that is today news. It's happened really. Yeah, it's happened few hours ago. I read some other news from other news source, and I saw it. So it's happened really today. I mean, few hours ago, less than 24 hours. But that thing, you know, we discussed that article yesterday, and it come up today. It's, of course, it's Christmas time, so maybe there are not so many news in AI. Why it's choosing that the same article, I mean the same news once again? Maybe we could also include in our context the question it asked before, and but it could listen to our question we asked before, because it's analyzed our previous stream. So I don't know how to tell it. Don't ask the same questions, as we already discussed. Okay, what else we can do? Nice picture, by the way. I Before the stream start, I just use Sora to generate few images of romantic developer of celebrating is celebrating Christmas. Let's see them, because it's be nice. Uh, nice. I don't. See a lot of laptop here. It's just keyboard, but it's hidden behind the cup of something, yeah, flamey. Let's use that one. Okay, laptop is here, but looks like his hands off keyboard. But yeah, it's nice, slightly lonely, but you know, it's very good. Oh, and I like that. See, that oh, it's the physics here, but I mean it's nice. At least it's sitting. The chair, of course, very strange. Yeah, you see. So of course, it's clearly visible that such prompt require a lot of work to make it any like working. You see the watch here, the clock as well. It doesn't look good. It's moving too fast and not only in one direction. So yeah, nice. Oh, maybe we could move like that. And let's see the last one in cartoon style romantic developer celebrating a Christmas. Hello, hello. Yeah, I have some network issues. Hopefully it would be resolved soon. And of course I can download that. And yeah, middle of the night, and my internet again is playing games with me. So let's wait slightly. Okay, internet looks good. At least not so bad. Okay. So nice. That is the best video in that style. Here he is sitting on the table. He working at laptop, and he have a nice coffee or tea which is hot, and it's on both scenes, you know. And he has a nice Christmas tree. It's decorated and it's stable with a lot of gifts. So looks like it's a happy romantic developer, and it's nice, uh, nice view from Windows. So yeah, I like it. It's really cool. Maybe we could use it somehow in one of the next videos. I don't know when, but yeah, I really like it. Hopefully you too. Okay, let's try to see what else we have here. Next series is Pixar style developer, romantic developer celebrating Christmas. Nice. I like video camera here. Wait, what is that? Do you know what is that? I don't know, but it's, you know, it's pretty cool. He has a Christmas tree not only in his screen on his screen, but also in the room. Where is it in the room? Okay, here. Yeah, it's different rooms, but yeah, it's nice. Oh, it's also nice. Let's see. It's like romantic developer like Grinch. Yeah. Oh, by the way, it looks like Visual Studio Code. And someone write some code, or maybe he's looking the stream about programming. Who knows? Maybe he's looking at my stream. Okay. Oh, nice. I never could smile like that. It's too big smile for me. Oh, and he looking at the Christmas tree. It's also nice, and sweater is pretty ugly as well. Yeah, ugly Christmas sweater. Sweater. Oh, it's so cool. It's multiple dimensions, multiple screens, monitors. They connect, they intercept, and they like congratulate each other with some. So yeah, it's nice. I mean, this person is nice, but nicer that hallucination here, or I don't know how to call that thing. Okay, and now the last one is I try to use old USSR style cartoon romantic developer is celebrating a Christmas. I'd say it's not as old USSR cartoon style. It's more like mm, old Great Britain gentleman is celebrating something. I don't see any computer, any screen. Maybe it's romantic developer of Turing's time. I don't know. He wrote all these programs in that notebooks rather than on laptops. But animation is pretty cool, you see. That time Sora did pretty cool thing. Okay, now oh oh it's 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 semi USSR style of course, but not the quality with cup movement. So it's a whole story, but I don't know about what is it. How they celebrate Christmas? Okay, next video. I know that I know that movie. Um, he worked as a postman. He completely wasn't a developer, not even romantic. Maybe romantic in very unusual way. He used to deliver mail, and they make a picture of someone romantic developer very similar to that person. Of course, there are multiple glitches in animation, so it looks like romantic developer is he or she. Interesting. And the last video, yeah, it's very USSR style um, heater, battery heater, that one. Again, again, the person is thinking with tea or coffee. But you see, I never ask anything about tea or coffee. But Sora thinks that anyone who is celebrating a Christmas should have tea or coffee. By the way, I have a tea. Maybe Sora is right after all. Who knows? Okay. Okay, so today was a short, pretty short stream. We um, we shared some celebration, some Christmas mood, especially a romantic developer Christmas mood, and we asked Sora to somehow build some videos for us for that with this mode. And you see, it's sometimes it gets better, sometimes it gets worse, but yeah, after all, it was pretty fun. So once again, I'm congratulate you with holiday. Such holidays never get boring, and it's nice to celebrate them, to remember them, because they are actually very, how to say, they bright, they bring light to our life, to our past, to our souls. So it's not dark, it's not black. I don't think there is like good, bad, etc. It's a very simple thing. There are no angels or devils in this world. There are a lot of peoples, and every human bring with him in all his decisions, in all his life, some maybe brighter sides or darker sides, and it always a choice of every human, what to pick at every moment, what to think at every moment, what to wish, and what to, yeah, to summon, to himself at every moment. So it's always kind of fight between light and dark, but completely in different way. So, and we should understand that all the darkness, light, brightness, and everything is part of our universe, is part of God, if you want. So it's all created for us, or we exist in that beautiful universe. And our path is path of Germany. We should find how to find a golden path. And of course, the best path, as I think, is when you decide, you make your life decision, when you listen to your heart, when you listen to your brighter side. So when you do kindness, when you do wisdom, and when you do acceptance, love, rather than aggression, wars, blaming, and so on and so on. So it's your choice, of course, but we see that if multiple people will choose not path of light, yeah, we receive a lot of wars, and we receive a lot of destruction, and destruction not only physical but also emotional, mental, and so on. So yeah, we live in not easy time. We live in time when, I'd say, the darker side is more powerful, but we should be like Jedi from Star Wars, and we should bring our light in our minds, and maybe those vibration of that light will help others as well, especially when our deals will be also shined with that light. Okay, guys, I think I said and wished a lot. So if you want, please leave some comments. Wish me something for the Christmas as well. I hope you will have a great day, a great week. See you later. I streaming every day, normally after 11 p.m. Pacific time. But you can always find my recordings, connect me with on my recordings, pass your questions, comments. I would like to answer them rather than AI generated content. See you and have